What is going on, guys? Welcome to a gorgeous March day. It just hit about 65 degrees. I am at a new park that my township decided to kind of reinvest into. It is a kind of fishing spot, community center now, to be more exact. This is kind of one of the fishing spots right here. Now, personally, I haven't been here in about 5 years, but I do remember fishing over here. And we're going to walk all along here. And there's actually a couple more fishing spots back there. And the community, my community was like, why don't we turn it into something? There's these beautiful ponds back here. There's ducks, swans, and stuff. So they really made it into a nice little center here. You got the lights behind me, so you can even come here at night, and it's really nice. I don't know what goes all the way back there. I don't know if you're allowed to go back there, but you can see the fishing sign right here. 70 degrees right now. We're actually walking up right here. I think I just saw a little fish swim away. I think I scared him. But here's the other part. I would call it maybe a kind of big lake. But this is the main trail. I actually remember being back here. Now, a couple trees have fallen since then. We had a big winter storm come through here about 2 weeks ago. I remember this area a lot. Let's go in here. This is gorgeous, man. You got to be careful of the spiders and the snakes back here though, but I would say there's definitely some chances that there might be some little bluegill in there, maybe a couple bass. I have caught bluegill back here. I do remember coming all the way back here. I tried to be a little quiet. If there's a chance there's a snake or something I can show, but I mean the water's calm enough. There is a dedicated pier up ahead that I'm going to show you guys too. This guy's completely dead. I should have brought my poles, man. I don't know if I have a pole in my car or not. I can't remember. I don't have any bait, though. This is probably a bait spot. Funny enough, I remember seeing a kid climb a tree. He was all the way up there. It was like 20 feet off the ground right there. There's so many little paths here and here that you can end up finding yourself. So there's a lot of pretty good fishing opportunities. Wonder if there's any big wasp nests in here yet. I don't see nothing. Trash can. A little full. Somebody was having a couple adult beverages, but nothing crazy. But this is like the main part right here. Wooden pier right here. Looks like I am the only one on this dock, so that's great for filming purposes. I think I actually put my initials in the wood somewhere here. Oh, dude, this is great. They put benches here. I just heard a splash all the way over there. Thought the water would be a little clearer than this. But I mean, it is gorgeous. Look at this. A beautiful March day. There is actually a decent amount of trash. Now, this is a public park, so they'll be cleaning up the trash, but I was reading on the community website that there's supposedly pike back here, bluegill, smallmouth, and largemouth bass back here. I don't know if that's completely safe. I do remember right off the bat that the problem with this fishing spot is that there's turtles. So if you know anything about freshwater fishing, turtles are like your number one enemy. If you have live bait or even like worms on there, come over to this part and you can walk all the way out here too. I can't see anything. Maybe if I drop something in the water, maybe somebody will see it. This would definitely be fun to come back to, like in a couple of weeks when it really starts getting warm, because the water is probably still pretty cold. Like, I can't imagine you'll be catching a lot. I really like these benches. Like this was a nice addition right here. So I've been messing around, throwing some twigs in the water, and I'm not exactly seeing much in here. I'm getting a little nervous. I don't want to drop my phone in the water. That would be terrible. But the last spot I remember seeing fish was right here, and I caught a palm-sized bluegill. He was a fatty bluegill. There's actually 2 kids back there that both had fishing poles. I told them I didn't see anything. They said that they catch fish back here. They get bites here and there, so I told them good luck. Dude, I posted a video about this the other day, but I'm one of those type of people where you saw that dock was empty, right? 4 people rolled up in 5 minutes. Like, I have like this weird energy where like I'll go into a store or something, it'll be dead in there, and then in like 20 minutes there'll be like 100 people in there. But I didn't want to disturb those guys. Anytime I'm fishing on the pier and there's people that aren't fishing, they kind of annoy me personally, so I left them. Back over here now. I didn't see no ducks or nothing, but I thought I did see a froggy lure stuck in a tree over here. I'll take you guys a little bit that way in a minute here. But ticks and the mosquitoes aren't exactly out yet, so you get a gorgeous day like this. And, you know, people are out fishing, people are out having fun. Everybody's smiling today. It's just it's a great day to be alive. You know, daylight savings was the other day. Actually, a quick glimpse of the park. There's kids over there. I don't want to be filming them, but that's the park. That's the little bathroom. I'm pleasantly surprised for not being here in 5 years. They definitely made it a lot better here. They do have this big giant stage right here. I don't know what the purpose is exactly, but it looks a little older. Some of the tarp's a little ripped up, but plenty of seats for whatever. I think there's actually a frisbee golf practice course here. Like, that's like what this was, and then they kind of transitioned it into a park. 24-hour surveillance. This area is smoke free. You got actually a power outlet here. No fire extinguisher though. Go ahead, I'll go up on. I'll be like Rocky. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, this does not feel sturdy at all. Holy shit. Alright, well, I'm getting off this thing before I end up dying or getting hurt. This golf course. I didn't even know that this was here. Wow, look at this. You are here, and this goes a while into the woods. I don't know if they've actually kept on it or not, but this is the main tee right here. I think actually they used to use this as like Halloween mazes because it's kind of creepy. It's got the creepy vibes, but you can definitely tell that the trail's been a little covered up. It's gorgeous back here. Oh, they have a full-on like bench back here or something right over there. They make it very clear that you are on camera. Got the little tee course here. I don't know. Oh, there it is right there. You see it? Haven't really seen anything. I think the water temp is a little too cold. But those guys over there, they're fishing over there on the dock. They said that they've caught stuff here before. I'm just a little freaked out about the ticks and the mosquitoes, to be honest with you. I worked at a tree company over the summer. I can't tell you how many freaking ticks I got on me, and then those things freak me out, man. There's a whole bunch of old stuff back here, too. There's like an old tank over here. I don't know what this is. Right there's like an old tank. Alright, crop duster playing somewhere in the distance. Look at that calendar shot. This spot's nice, man. You're all by yourself here. I like it. It's kind of like a hidden spot. Nobody's really back here. There's some people over there, but I think there's a couple barbecue grills over here. Let's go over here. I think this is probably the last part of the park, because I'm not going to walk all the way through here. There's all these thorns. I'm walking through webs and stuff. If I was wearing pants, maybe, but I guess maybe they use this as like a guide. Well, this is cool. Plus, I don't want to be that weird guy that's just filming, but see? Wasn't even at that dock, and now that dock is completely filled up. There's about 5 or 6 people there. I don't know what it is, man, but I'll come into empty areas like this, and there will just be a dozen people that'll show up. Weird, and I'm so used to it, but it happens all the time. I literally have it on documentation today. You guys saw, nobody was there. And then 2 kids roll up, another 2 guys are walking in there as soon as I'm leaving. I don't know, man. Honestly, too, I didn't really feel like going back to the gym. I went to the gym this morning, but I wanted to get more steps in. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to film a little video, and I'm going to get some steps in. There is a little trail back here. These shorts are way too big on me because I'm losing weight. Got to keep pulling them up and look like a dummy. Also, I don't want to be the weird guy with the camera walking around the playground. I do not want to be that type of guy. Little bamboo stick. I don't even know if I'm really allowed to be back here. There was way more stuff over there now that I'm starting to remember. But they got cameras somewhere around here. So, I mean, if there was signs saying I'm not supposed to be here, I'm sure they'd be here. But this is pretty much what happens in Jersey. We got a long, dead winter. Everything dies, and then that's this is all bamboo right here, you guys, and this stuff is very invasive because it kills everything. And actually what happened back here is, I bet you there was a tree company, because that's an open limb right there. I bet you there's a tree company that came in here and just dumped all this stuff back here. Wow, I just stepped right into that. This is what ticks love right here. They sit here and they wait for a nice ripe mammal to come by, and they latch onto you. Wow, this is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if there was animals living in there, to be honest with you. There's little holes right here. Probably raccoons, skunks, possums, but this is as far as I'm going to go. I'm not going to go any farther. But yeah, man. Just get out and enjoy the day sometimes. If you had a rough day at work, rough day at school, just 20 minutes like I did. 10 minutes even. Getting some fresh air, getting some sun on your face. It's really beneficial. Like, I used to be the type of person that I would get up for work, and I would get up late as hell. I would try to sleep in as long as I could, and that was so bad. Like today, I woke up, went to the gym real early. I was in the gym before 8 a.m. I came out, I felt great, and I had great energy throughout the whole day. Instead of sleeping until like 9 or 10 and then going to the gym late, I had so much more energy. Guys, I'm back in the car now. I wish I would have recorded the parking lot before I started the video, because I'm not kidding you, there was maybe 3 cars when I started over there, and now there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's probably 20, 25 cars here. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.